But so far, it seems very consistent with what we heard from the early reporters coming into this reporting season, just the general chatter. The wage pressure part was very interesting to me. That tells me we really need to keep an eye on corporate profit margins. That's been one of the biggest challenges there recently. You know, what I was sort of listening for is if you think about the sort of Fed hike versus Fed cut camp, we've seen in our own conversations about 2/3 of the investors we speak with have been looking for a cut as the next move, while about 1/3 have been looking for a hike as the next move. I'm not quite so sure that debate was settled in what we got today.
Now, Joe, I mean, did you read that? Did you have any inkling to see that there's a cut?
I hate the Beige book, Dominic. I think it's useless. They should just get rid of it.
It's so beige.
Well, that's
so
true,
plain.
too. The tan book. But it's not, it's not that. They're getting the industry contacts they speak with to give them information, which, sure, the companies you talk to, you're getting information from them. They get it on an earnings call. It's just superfluous. You don't need the Fed Beige book, personally. And by the way, Steve mentioned the inflation news. The only problem is you don't see it in inflation expectations or the inflation data. And this has been going on for a while.
What would make it relevant, in your opinion?
Nothing. I just think there's better data. I think it's a qualitative survey that doesn't do a very good job of actually giving us economic inflection points. It never has. In fact, there should be a challenge where you should take the cover page, change the date, and try to figure out what year it was.
It isn't merely that it's superfluous, but that it's wrong. It's not good.
Well, that's part of it because it's, again, you're collecting it. A person is calling from a district, their contacts, and it depends in part on what they're looking for. So some of the more hawkish districts like Cleveland or St. Louis in the past might have more of an inflation bent. This is the work that I found years ago. And as we've moved and gotten all this technology and you could word search and Google everything, I just don't find it that useful or go the superfluous comment.